Joe. Hi there, and welcome back to Jay's Toy Collection UK. And I've got a case of the final day FOMO. So before we get into that, if you could hit that like button for me, leave your thoughts. Have you got the FOMO in the comments below? Subscribe if you're new to the channel as we try to hit 3,000 subscribers here in 2025. And of course, tickle that notification bell because you never know when a video will be going up. And if you'd like to help potentially fund this thing, why not join a channel membership? Hashtag flip open a flap or the wedding fund is available. So as I film this video, there's, I don't know, about 10 hours or so to go in the G.I. Joe Haslab Snowcat campaign for 2025. Now, I haven't covered it on the channel in over a month really, since we did a live stream as soon as it went up for order. Went on for about an hour and decided I probably won't be backing it and kind of put it out of my head for the remainder of the month until now because the FOMO has struck. So let's go over to the screen share here on Hasbro Pulse and let's see what's going on. So from fishing poles to firepower, secure the battle station at 12,000 backers. So yes, they are nearly at 12,000 backers. There's 10 hours, 37 minutes to go as I film this video. It'll be uploaded immediately as I've finished talking. So let's click view details then, and let's see what's going on. So it did get off to a bit of a slow start, this one. We had about, I think, 4,000 or so backers in the first day, and then it just trailed off, didn't it? So all the previous G.I. Joe Haslab campaigns funded in the first 24 hours, if I am correct on that. I have backed them all, so I've got them all in the collection. Even the 3 3/4 inch Sky Strike I ended up backing. I think that might have to be sold at some point in the future, but I have all the Haslabs, and this was going to be the first one I was going to pass on. And I may still pass it. I haven't made my mind up, so I'm here giving my ramblings and my final sort of FOMO thoughts. So in those comments, have you backed it? Are you backing it? Did you get the FOMO? Are you going to jump on last minute? Are you going to see what happens? Oh, I'm seeing what happens. So it's gone over the 8,000 backers. So it backed about a week ago, and it was crawling along. And then they have unlocked Lady J. So as we stand, we're at 10,849 backers. So we go to the tiers. And Lady J in Arctic Gear has been ticked off. She is coming, and we're, just over 1,000 backers away from the Bivouac Battle Station. Now, Cheeky Monkey isn't here this evening to give me a bit of a whack. She's gone out shopping. So we're close to the diorama piece, the Bivouac, and we're still, though, a little bit away, just over 3,000 backers away from the final figure, which is Flint. And Flint does come with the sausages. So if I were to get this, I would want all the tiers. So I'm in a bit of the, I don't know, I wanted to save the money. I was feeling quite proud of myself for saving the money. Maybe I still will, but I guess what FOMO is, the fear of missing out. I'm thinking, okay, this is now going to be quite a low-funded Haslab. Easily it's the lowest funded of the G.I. Joe campaigns will be the Snowcat here. So it's going to be quite a rare piece within the G.I. Joe collection. And I have got all the other Haslabs. So am I going to be annoyed at myself in a year's time if I don't get this? I don't know. As you say, this will be the cheapest you're ever going to get it. So it's $324.99. I think there's about a £4 delivery charge and a £6 surcharge or something. I think I about £10 onto your basket in the Hasbro Pulse UK at least. I think that's more expensive on the US Pulse. If you're not a premium member, stick another tenner or so onto that price. I'm assuming they take PayPal credit. They usually do, because if they don't, this would definitely be a no-go. But yeah, so with all the tiers, I was saying initial video, I think the value's there. Initially, I was like, oh, that's way too expensive. But then I saw the comparisons next to the Hiss Tank. And the Hiss Tank is Mahusive, and this is bigger than the Hiss Tank. So that's where I think the price is coming from on this one, is the actual size of the Snowcat. It's very, very large. Oh dear, oh dear. You can see the toy sweat. It is hot here in the UK. We're still in the heat wave, so this is not just the toy sweats. This is the natural sweats I am suffering from. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Let's get the size chart on the screen, shall we? So 21 inches long. So 21 inches long, 10 inches high, and 10 inches wide. So these units behind me, these IKEA Kallaxes with the middle piece taken out, They will easily fit. They're about 26 and a bit inches wide, so it will fit in there. It'll fit in there with about 5 inches spare, or I could angle it probably and have it sticking out a little, which is what I'll probably do. So space was a concern when I was first looking at this as well. Space and price. But since then, it's been over a month. There's been a lot of rearranging. You may see it's a completely different layout and display behind me here because I have moved everything. I've left the G.I. Joe to last, but I've left something like eight or so double wide cubes to put G.I. Joe in. So I think space wise for me, I'm actually okay now. I would have space to do a snow diorama. And one thing I had forgotten was we are getting Snake Eyes and the polar bear. So I'm definitely going to be buying Snake Eyes and the polar bear from the Master Vice episodes of the cartoon. And these are cartoony figures, and I like the Sunbow cartoon. This is how I got in to G.I. Joe, was watching those cartoons on YouTube. So am I talking myself into this? Potentially. Cheeky Monkey's not happy with me. She's like, you were very proud of yourself not backing this, and now you're getting the sweats. I'm getting nervous. But is it going to get all the tears? Is it going to get all the tears? If it doesn't have all the tears, I don't think I want it without all the tears, because I want those two figures. I think looks like we're going to easily get to the bivouac in the next few hours, so we'll get the playset. But you can't have Lady J without Flint. They could still do. I'd like to see Cobra Commander in his snow gear. I think I mentioned that in my initial video. I'd like to see him, so that's one thing I would like to be added to the classified line as the year goes on. You can see the articulation there. You can actually flip the front end up. So I'm already thinking, could I build a snow diorama? Got this idea in my head. Shout out a good friend of channel, Jared, out there. Jared, he does some fantastic displays and dioramas. Nothing might have been nowhere near that good. But I'm thinking, could I do a snow diorama in one cube? Could I do my grassy diorama in another, as I've done before? Could I potentially do a watery diorama in another, in maybe anticipation for a whale? If this was a whale, we'd have backed it day one. And maybe do a desert, do a sand diorama. Could I have 4 different seasons of G.I. Joe or something in a diorama? And if I were to come up with that idea in the future at least, I'd need snow covered. So maybe I would need a snow covered vehicle. We've got the lights and everything, so you've got the lights. There is going to be some stickers, I do believe, as well. So there's Frostbite. Oh, Farley, fantastic name that. Farley Frostbite. He's here. He's driving your snowcat for you. You've got the removable bits. You've got your snow torpedoes out the side. Oh, I don't know. Then you've got your ice. You've got your ice tray. You've got room for your G.I. Joe cup of Joe. You've got room for your beverages. So I could do a little diorama scene with the bivouac. Get a couple more of the snow serpents. Maybe. Oh, see, I can see myself doing something. I quite like the sticker actually. I might actually put that on if I were to back this one. You can just see, can't you, the expression on my face here, like the toy pain I'm going through now. Do I back this or not? Let me know in the comments and say your thoughts. Are you backing what's going on? So there'll be the complete offering. So you do get quite a lot for the complete offering. Pretty much, I think it is the same price as the Hiss tank as well, but I could do with saving the 300 quid, to be honest. But it's just a case of what Fomo is. Am I going to regret this in a year's time, want it, and then have to pay much more on the aftermarket, which I wouldn't do. So I don't know. So let's have a look. So you've got the very fancy sort of little descriptions they have here. There is of the different pieces, and there is Flint and his fire. But are we going to get there in the next? As you're watching this video, you're going to know, because this video will be going live, and there'll still be probably 9 hours or so to go. As you're watching this through the night, maybe I provided some entertainment there for your G.I. Joe fans out there. Have you backed it day one, though? Or are you experiencing the same feelings? I don't know what to do. I really don't, because I know you can. I looked at I was even looking at terms and conditions earlier, and on Pulse.com it does say you can cancel up to 15 days after it backs by emailing customer service. But I did look on the UK site and did not see that same statement, so I don't know if I were to back it now. Of course, help get the numbers up, then we're going to get that final tier. But if we didn't get it, it's going to put me off. I want those figures with it. I really do think we need those figures with it. So I don't know if I could cancel after. You can see some ideas of the snow diorama they've done. I do have some trees. I did a bit of a snow diorama before for Mythic Legions. I could reuse that. I probably more than about 10 minutes now. Look at the timer there on Pulse.com here. 10 hours to go on this. Should we give a refresh? Let's hit the refresh button. How many have backed in the last few minutes? Oh, it's gone up by quite a few, isn't it? About 25 or so, I think, if I looked at that figure. So that's a fair pace it's going at now. This usually happens on these Haslab campaigns. Day 1 And the final day, which is usually day 45, by far the biggest days when it comes to backing, because I think people are worried about being charged early, which I say I've never had happen and should not happen with Hasbro campaigns when it comes to the Haslab. Mattel and stuff are different. I think they do charge you from experience of Mattel's crowdfunding campaigns when you back, but this one won't till the end. But I have got, how long have I got? Let's get the UK time here. So I've got till 4:50. I've got basically till 5 a.m. this morning. It's 6:30 as I'm filming this. It's been a long one at work, but this has been in the back of my mind throughout the day. Do I set an alarm about 4 o'clock this morning and wake Cheeky Monkey up to see how it's gone? Because obviously at the moment it's about probably 1:30 as I film this in the US, so people are still at work. So that backer number will probably go up in the US evening time. That's going to get later into the night for us in the UK. So I'm going to have to make my final decision and update you potentially in a future video or YouTube short or something I'll have to do to give you my outcome. But there we are, just under 11,000 backers then. Oh dear. Final day FOMO. It's a thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely a thing. But I'm going to leave it there and get this on to YouTube. So I've been Jay, a very confused Jay's Toy Collection UK. And of course, until the next video, see you later.